Those are plants. Okay, well. I don't know what's going on with that. I wish I could track specifically fishing spots, because I've definitely discovered a bunch here. I could jump to my death. Okay. The entrance appears to be downstairs. That's an elevator, but listen. Man, I wish they were on the map. That is so annoying. I'm here now. Oh, a mana circulator. This must be a key part of the mana control system. There don't seem to be any traps around it. Ready, Yumia? Yeah. Here goes nothing. Huh? That should have controlled the flow of mana. The mana-bound area hasn't changed either. So either something went wrong, or our theory was off. Is it possible that somewhere else is controlling the mana? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. I feel like the mana flowing from the towers is going to multiple locations, not just the laboratory. The flow of mana is this way, everyone. Okay. The flow of mana I picked up, I think it's going this way. Let's take a look. Maybe we'll find something hidden at the end of it. There could also be fishing. Over here. No, I don't think there was. It has to be in the city somewhere. There's still a question mark here? I'm more annoyed at myself for not just fishing when I saw the spots in the first place. The mana seems to be flowing parallel to this road. Wait. Huh? Oh, hi. Whoa, where did these guys come from? An ambush? Now things are getting interesting. If we stay calm, we can handle this. Everyone, here we go. I heal so much for all of my hits. This is so funny. I'm essentially immortal. Unless something can one-shot me. That should be the end of it. I didn't even notice monsters were surrounding us. I doubt that so many would just gather together naturally. In other words... Oh, hey. Vesper. Vesper definitely got the short end of the stick as far as becoming a mutant is involved. I hear you defeated Corleones. Yeah, and? Do you intend to avenge him? Nonsense. We both understand what it means to sacrifice our lives for a greater purpose. Then are you here to stop us? Indeed I am. But things are different this time. Everything is. Of course it is. We've learned that you're what's called a mutant, and we've learned part of what occurred in Alidus long ago. We've grown a lot from this investigation. We're no longer the ignorant people we once were. There's something we need to ask you. Why did you attack our domain? Why are you fighting for Alidus? You can talk, so tell us. Even the memories of lowly beings such as yourself are essential to our mission. We will resurrect our fallen brethren who sleep here. This is all to make the world His Majesty envisioned reality. As one who has obtained the power of a mutant, that is my duty. You obtained it? Are you saying you wanted to take on that form? The likes of you could never understand. Yeah, you're right. I never could understand. The wings are cool, but, so you have like a pterodactyl face? Enough said. The powerlessness of being born into a family famous for alchemy, with no talent of your own, of having your life called worthless. But the mutant experiments granted me power, and with this power, I can demonstrate my worth. Defeat, failure, these things are unacceptable. Sounds like an inferiority complex to me. You're right. I don't understand. Your era has ended. The present age is ours to live. The relics of bygone centuries should be laid to rest with dignity. Perhaps battle was inevitable all along. Very well. I will perfect my preparations and crush you all. The time of reckoning draws near. Okay. Fight me, Vesper. I'm doing these all out of order. Oh wait, he left? What? That was stressful. I wanted to punch him in the face. But I said what I needed to say. And we heard what we needed to hear. Yeah. But resurrecting their sleeping brethren? Yet another impossible dream. Even so, they'll pursue it all the same, because alchemy showed them that dream. As a fellow alchemist, I need to make sure that I'm not also pursuing the wrong dream. Miss Yumia? Sorry, everyone. Would you mind if I looked around here a bit before we move on? I think I owe it to the people resting here to learn more about them. Of course. Okay. Battle results? What am I? This way? Explore surroundings. Surroundings that are very far away from where I currently am. Hi, I'm running low on mana, so I'll take the elevator. Whatever. Have I been in that? Surely I have. Let me out. Oh, this is like a glass wall. I see. Hello, Odin. Welcome to stream. You realize you're late, but run, fly. All you heard is far away from where you are or something. I will be free. Gibby. What is the purpose of this? We'll never know. Darn, I have been to this. I wanted to loot. I can steal the flowers off of these people's graves. Like an absolute menace. I'm here now. It seems that back then, conflicts used to occur far more frequently than we can imagine in this day and age. Yes, they did. Since we had fled and were hiding, I don't know the details of the war front. But from the start, homunculi and mutants were created to be used in war. It seemed Alidus was always fighting someone, somewhere. Vesper's answer earlier may have been his own form of justice. Just like how alchemy isn't good or evil, justice changes depending on the circumstances and one's viewpoint. Is this a, from my viewpoint, the Jedi are evil kind of moment? His era had its own justice. That justice doesn't apply to the current age. That may be all there is to it, I think. Indeed. Alright, I need to continue exploring my surroundings. Hello, giant red guy. This is a interesting music change. You only just noticed me? Sorry. I assumed you would be able to sense my presence. You must have been deep in concentration. When I'm lost in thought, I completely lose track of my surroundings. What were you thinking about? The Welix, and our code. A lot of things, really. It's true that alchemy is a potent power, and it may not have been something to take lightly. But to completely turn away from it, refusing to even come in contact with it again, was that the right thing to do? Miss Yumia, you said at the Lignius base that you had averted your eyes and tried to block out the truth about alchemy. Yeah. I wonder if the same was true for us Welix. We averted our eyes from what we didn't want to see. Well, if no one is allowed to use alchemy, then no one can use alchemy for evil, I guess? In theory? If you're able to successfully remove alchemy from the equation entirely? We, more than anyone else, should never have turned our backs on alchemy. And I shouldn't have either. You? I don't like it when people are mad at me. When I do something wrong, I just want to hide it and run away. But thinking that way won't change anything. If all I ever do is hide behind other people, I won't move forward. My cat has come back. What you doing, Bean? She's just sitting under my desk staring at me. But thinking that way won't change anything. If all I ever do is hide behind other people, I won't move forward. I can't turn away from my shortcomings and mistakes. That's something I still need to work on. So that's why you tried so hard to help out at the tower? Oh, that was, please forget about that. Come on, don't be shy. You were really helpful, you know. Miss Yumia, thank you. I've made up my mind. I'm not going to spend forever admiring you and trying to be like you. Okay. Live your life, I guess. I'm going to become the me I want to be. I'll work hard to make sure that happens. I see. That makes me a little sad. I won't be able to turn around and find my cute Lenya nervously following me around anymore. That's right. She won't be there anymore. My Lenya has abandoned me. I feel so alone. Thank you all for giving me time. It was a good opportunity for us to reflect on Vesper and Alidus. Well then, let's get back to the investigation. The flow of mana continues in this direction. Why does the flow of mana go all the way out here? Yeah, it's almost like someone is forcibly bringing it out here. Kinda like bringing water out to a field to irrigate it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. Where am I going? This way? This way. Not ominous at all. The flow of mana seems to continue inside. Do you think this place is also connected to the graves somehow? Let's look inside and find out. I hate graves. I keep thinking something's going to jump out. Not like monsters, but something else. Something else? What do you mean by something else? Well, you know, a bunch of things. Whoops. You can leave the heavy stuff to me. Okay. I don't think there are any actual dead people here, Isla. I think this entire place was recreated with alchemy. And it'd be really weird if he made fake dead people to go under the graves. But I mean, Basilius does seem like a weirdo, so anything's possible. Going down, I guess. I just realized I'm tracking the wrong quest. A fountain. Imperial Mausoleum. Well, I guess it's time to rob some dead people. Crystal Uni. Interesting. Hello. Thank you. Long range scanning. Okay, we have found 2 of 5 chests and 2 of 7 relics. I'm gonna make that 3 of 7 right here. Thank you. We continue. Open? Oh, Simon says. Is that it? Am I done? Okay. All of that for a chest. Okay, there's more to explore over here, not just a chest. Boop. What is the point if you put the blocks right next to the chest? Got some grand organs. I did not need those. I have my own grand organs. Thank you. Hiding from me. Okay, 2 more chests, 3 more relics. Ooh, more relics. Huh. I'm stuck. Okay, well, let's go back down here. Oh, I did something. Lesser grand organ than yours for sure. Oh, I'm sure. There are tombstones here too. This looks really well built. Yeah, the graves here must belong to people of considerable standing. Graves are meant to memorialize those whose souls have already returned to the earth as proof that they existed. That's what my grandma once told me. The Aladishan Empire flourished due to mana. They likely valued this kind of custom as a result. Yumia, the inscription on this grave reads Basilius. Did he fake his own death? What? Basilius is in that Basilius? Yes. Aladis's final emperor. That Basilius. Or is Basilius... Did he make a homunculi and put his own memories into that homunculi? Is he a walking homunculus? Is that what's happening? Hey, mercenary. Was that skinny guy we met before really Basilius? He looked the same as the Basilius I've seen in portraits and the like. Supposing he is the same Basilius, that does raise the question of how he's lived until now. It's possible that he just... something that looks like Basilius? Yeah, his grave is right in front of us after all. Hold on. There's something off about this grave. There's a thin gap here. Victor, give me a hand. Okay. You grab the other side. Now pull. Time for some grave robbing. Whoa, nice catch. Thank my keen eye for that. Well, now I don't want to. Hiding something in a place like this is the oldest trick in the book. Now it's just a question of what that something is. I see. The flow of mana seems to keep going this way. So the mana that was drawn here all ends up down there. Let's go. Okay. Stop that, you sound like a grave robber. Rutger would be a grave robber. What are you saying? We've already forced our way in, so it's too late for that. It's a lot like mana, but it's got a different kind of power. Hmm. I don't know. Oh, it's definitely this. Okay. It gave me a huntress. I don't need that. My huntress is better.